Hello everybody, I am a Star Agent Starco Gaming, and the first thing I want to do here is thanks Netmarble for the amazing 5 years of Marvel Future Fight. It's been a long ride and the ride is still going very strong, and thanks to Netmarble for making an awesome Marvel games, definitely, and happy 5th anniversary to all the MFF fans out there. So we recently received a message from the Star Agent manager asking us to, as a Star Agent, to send our recommendation and our question to the MFF team. So this is what we're going to do in this video. This video will be sent directly to Netmarble, and this video will be posted on YouTube too, so you guys can actually see what question actually made it through, because I did ask the community what they wanted to know. I will add some of my question, maybe if they're not asked by the community, but we're gonna go with I think the question that were the most important from the community. So the first question, I think that is a question that is interesting most of the people, is with the MCU movie delay effect with the COVID-19, how will it affect the upcoming update for Marvel Future Fight? Because we all know Black Widow movie is supposed to be coming soon. Well, was supposed to be coming soon. We're expecting an update, and now it's being delayed till November for the next movie. So I think the community is really interested to know how this is going to affect the update in Marvel Future Fight. Definitely. The other question that really came a lot is very solid. When are we going to get a Alliance Conquest revamp rework? Because Alliance Conquest has been a game mode that is the least played in the community, and that's actually the game mode that, as an alliance, that should be the most involved. So it will really be nice to know the plans of Netmarble on AC and see what can actually happen about that. Next part is actually a few questions concerning the new squad battle and the Mandalay gem fragment. Currently, the farming duration for the newest item, Mandalay gem fragment, is too long to be viable. By the time we are able to farm enough materials for one character, there is a very high chance new characters with awakening skills will be introduced, making the previous character redundant. This is especially felt in Alliance Battle Extreme, where Superior Octopus has been replaced by Mystic as the speed meta in consecutive updates. Will you be increasing the reward for the Mandalay gem fragment in battle, or will you be reducing the requirement to awakening a skill? I think that's a very solid question here, and that is actually a big issue in the game right now. Next, also currently on the top 3 rank, currently only the top 3 ranked player per league in squad battles guaranteed of getting a Mandalay gem fragment because of their position. This reward system does not give incentive to a player's rank 11, for example, or 51 to try to improve or his score. Pretty much they just score and like, hey, I have no chance to hit the top 3 position. There is literally no points for me to enjoy this game mode. Can the rewards be spread out to cover all ranks, so as to incentive improvement of player score, like maybe the bottom one get one, position, because the league seems to have 100 players, so rank 100 get one extra Mandalay gem fragment, up to 100 to the position number 1. I think that will actually give an incentive to actually improve your score even by 1 rank, just to get one extra Mandalay gem fragment, in my personal opinion. Speaking of incentive, currently there is no incentive for players to get past 100,000 mark in Alliance Battle Extreme. Will the Alliance Battle Extreme rewards be scaled beyond 100,000 so as to incentivize sorry, English is terrible, guys, sometimes, more players participation? Personally, the way I actually would like to see Alliance Battle Extreme, I remember when Alliance Battle Extreme was introduced to the game, there was no cap. It was really about who has the best build, can actually score the most, and I do miss those days. Now, I think that the rewards need to be reworked. I would like to see the rewards a little bit like Squad Battle, where you get a box for every 100,000 points, for example. Maybe every million you reach. Yeah, every million actually make more sense. So, for example, you get the same rewards at 100,000. So, and then after that, for every million, starting at 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 3 million, and to the infinite amount of million, you get a box a little similar to Squad Battle. You can get 50,000 gold in it. You can get Awakening Crystal. You can get Mandali Gem Fragment. I think that will actually help with the farming of Mandali Gem Fragments, especially that they are heavily linked to Alliance Battle Extreme, because you know, like Mystic, Dr. Octopus, their skills is very important for this game mode, not as important for other game mode, in my personal opinion. So I think that will be actually a very, very nice way to make up for that and give people, you know, a reason to actually play Alliance Battle Extreme more. And also, Netmarble, nobody likes the beast armor buff. Nobody likes it. Get rid of it. That is the community feedback. Get rid of it, because nobody likes it, everybody hates it, and nobody wants to feel like their CTP of energy is totally worthless in Alliance Battle Extreme, because some of those people actually paid the money to get those CTP of energy back in the days, and they feel like their investment was worthless. So that will be very nice to have this armor buff removed from the Frost Beast or whatever other boss you're going to bring to Alliance Battle Extreme in the future if you decide to do so. Will the battle system for Alliance Conquest ever be changed so that the attacking players' AI can use all skills instead of using only the first 3 skills? This is usually frustrating experience, not to mention being unable to manually play our own characters in spots of many people from playing Alliance Conquest. I think a really good fix for AI play in this game will be that we can actually set our own skill priority on our characters. So like, I want this characters to do 5, 4, 3, 1, 2. I set it that way, and my character can actually do that, giving us a little bit more control of our characters. Will actually make this so much more fun to play, to be honest. There are games that do it, and it is awesome. It is very, very awesome. Players really like that more, and I don't believe it's that hard to introduce that system. I've seen game like DC Unchained, Grand Chase Mobile actually put systems that allow people to actually set kind of a skill priority, and I think that will greatly improve AI play content for people who likes to have control over the characters. I'm one of them. I do not like AI content on Conquest Alliance Tournament, Timeline Battle. I despise those game modes because of that, and also increase the challenge in Timeline Battle personally, and give more counter for those meta teams, you know, Jean Grey, Thanos, Quicksilver, Apocalypse, all those meta teams, by being able to set our own skill priority for our characters. It will be so much easier to actually find counter for them. Free-to-play players or people who don't have the metas will have actually a chance to fight in those game modes. I know that point really went a little bit longer, but I think that will be an awesome improvement in my opinion. It has been almost a year since we got the legendary battle for endgame. Actually, I think it's been a year now, which introduced the requirement of Type 6 enhancement for Thanos, and many players are yet to fulfill this requirement because we keep failing Type 6 enhancement each time. For me, my problem's been Spider-Man almost a year and a half, no, a little bit less for Spider-Man. Anyway, my issues being with Spider-Man. This is extremely frustrating, as weeks and months of playing GBR feel like it's been for nothing and there is no end in sight. As a result, many players have not bought the Legendary Battle Extreme package. I did not buy the Spider-Man 1 personally. Will you please introduce a PD timer for type enhancement so players at least feel a semblance of progress, even if they feel for not fault of their own? Personally, I would like if the enhancement type ticket could actually be something that you can get from boost points or from GBR. I think that will be a really good option if we don't get a PD timer. A PD timer will be great, but I think that'll kind of defeat the purpose of the enhancement type ticket. So I will really love to be able to get those items with boost point and GBR, as you know, those are the two things that you like to get extra rewards from. So that will be awesome to get that as a rewards to help people, you know, not fail over and over and over for 1-2 years before they actually achieve something with those enhancement type. That will be amazing, definitely. Next, guys, we have, oh yeah, that question was actually very interesting. How long before the release do you guys actually plan the updates, and how do you decide the improvement made in the characters, uniform bodies, skill changes, etc.? And also, who makes the decision of what is going to be the next update? Is it you guys at Netmarble, or is it actually people at Marvel Games that decide what are you guys are going to be working on next? Because that's been a really hot topic in the community, and that will be awesome if we actually get you know, get information about that, definitely. Another thing is, do we have any plans to increase the rewards, crystal rewards, for daily crystal rewards, like for challenges and stuff like that? The more it goes, then the more crystal require each update to actually get all the content that's available in the game. But the crystal don't really improve. It improve a little bit with the 28 days logging we get every update, but other than that, we are still needing more crystal, especially free-to-play players cannot keep up anymore these days, you know, with all the cool stuff that gets released. So that will be really awesome to have a better incentive to actually play the game and progress with the rest of the player base, definitely. I'm looking if I have other question, guys. Oh yes. First, will Danger Zone pack character will ever get a uniform? That is a very important question. And are we going to get the characters that were already released get their package release once again? Like, you know, maybe put it on a 6 months rotation or something like that, when there is no other characters getting released through Danger Zone. That will actually be awesome if that was possible. Like, for example, every 30 days change the package that are available to be purchases, or just put them available to everybody like deluxe packs. I think that will be awesome too, because people who missed out on that chance, I don't know, maybe they were in the hospital dying from the COVID-19 and they could not get Professor X, and now they have to wait, what, 6-12 months before the package is released once again. So that will be awesome to actually get those packages available more often, definitely. Any plans for Super Giant World Boss Ultimate? That will be very awesome. We kind of feel like she got left out, and she always in the rotation for World Boss Ultimate the day, and people who cannot change a World Boss Ultimate the day or do not want to waste gold on that are getting screwed every time that happens. So something should be done about that, either remove her or give her a World Boss Ultimate portion. That will be awesome. Inventory size, that is a very good point here. We're getting new characters every single update, but the inventory size does not improve. When we first started, you know, years ago, we had 100 characters, so them taking space in the inventory was not a big issue. But now we are getting closer and closer to 250 characters. So if you have one biometrics of each characters, that means it already takes 250 spot off your inventory of 600 inventory spot. I think something need to be done for the inventory spot for everybody, not just from the support package, but for everybody. I think we could all agree that we could get that up to, let's say, 750. It will help everybody. It will be nice that to not have to empty our inventory like 2-3 times a day just to be able to complete all our daily mission. That is actually a very good one here. We have can Wallboss Ultimate give tokens instead of BAM and feathers. Let's us buy with those tokens whichever material we want to buy. Currently, max amount of feather discourage us from playing Mutant Wallboss Ultimate. This definitely just by the tokens we can spend that on the mats we actually need. We could even add cards there, since cards is a feature that we are lacking in Marvel Future Fight right now. That will be awesome. And cards is the next thing. Many people got up to VIP 20, bought their way to VIP 20 to get Mythical Rift, and when you guys took the Mythical Rift away, you took pretty much the reason why a lot of people spend that amount of money to reach that, because they were doing that for the cards, mostly to be able to farm cards and farm cards every single day. Now it is almost impossible to farm cards pretty much. So something needs to be done about cards, and I kind of want to know what is your plan on what you want to do about comic cards in Marvel Future Fight to make it like we're not suffering on rerolling cards anymore, because we can deal with the RNG parts, but the RNG part is okay, but the fact that we cannot farm cards, it's really hurting, because the cards are the #1 item in the game. The cards pretty much gives you all the stats you need to perform in the game, and without being able to get many mythical cards per week and be able to reroll our cards in inventory to actually make good card set, that really hurts us as a player base in getting better, definitely. Are you planning to release any new story missions soon? And are you planning to bring autoplay to story mission? Because a lot of people stop playing story mission because it's just not worth the time. It gets boring and we're playing the same content over and over and over. So what is the plan on the changes coming to story mission again and the next chapter to get released? So that is pretty much all the question I pick for this video. Hopefully Netmarble is going to watch this whole video and answer as many questions as possible in this video. And for people watching that on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to follow us on twitch.tv /Starco_gaming_ for access to our perks of the streaming. So guys, oh yes, we stream Monday through Saturday 7 p.m. Pacific time on both YouTube and Twitch, but Twitch has extra perks. So guys, thank you for watching for this video. Again, happy 5th year anniversary to all the Marvel Future Fight fan and all the Netmarble team that been working on Marvel Future Fight for 5 years. Thanks a lot. Well, more than 5 years actually, but thanks a lot for all that hard work. And please try to listen to the community more than you've been doing in the past couple of years, definitely, so we can actually grow better as a community, and the game can you know, get even better than it's been for the past 5 years. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.